Today we're checking back in with Ripple's XRP coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see XRP go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into Ripple's XRP chart, guys. If you'd like to buy XRP or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. But as you can see, we basically nailed the trend. It was obviously going to continue. We're maintaining the channel. What I didn't anticipate was a test of the top end of the channel on the 28th of March. We got to a high on that day of 91 cents. So that was pretty impressive, but as you'd expect, we're in a channel. You need the volume to really spike up. It's maintained probably relatively similar levels. And unfortunately, it didn't mean we broke the trend, but we are still overall moving in an upwards direction. So things are looking really, really good at this point in time. Right now, we're sitting at a value of 82 cents. So that, in my opinion, is really, really good for us. I'm just going to extend these lines out now just so we can see the continuation of the trend that we already have in place here. Let me just line these up a bit nicer. I'll probably put it like that. There you go. That's a nice little trend we got going there. And as you can see, we're going to keep moving in this direction. The main test point for us now is, of course, going to be the 200-day moving average. So right now, as of the trading day, we're currently at the 200-day moving average is at 89 cents. So we did test it and try to exceed it, but the combination of the top end of the channel and the 200-day moving average on the 28th of March just proved to be too much for XRP, especially with not a crazy amount of volume or anything coming in. So we do test, continue, and move back down. We did have a major day here on the 31st where it looked like we could potentially be seeing a big drop out of the trend, but we recovered strongly. And that is a major, major thing for us, maintaining the horizontal line of support at 80 cents. Very, very important for our long-term strength. But we're now building basically a base to continue our move upwards and continue this. So I'm going to leave this little drawing in place because I think it's relatively accurate for where we're moving now. What I'd like to see is this 20-day moving average, which we're seeing here. It's sitting at 83 cents. I want to see that acting as a key point of support and assisting the value of XRP continue to rise. So hopefully we don't dip below that point too much if it does occur. But given that it's within, I suppose, the bottom realms of the channel over here, you know, I don't think we're going to see it be broken too badly if it does break. We've got the bottom end of the channel to support a bounce back quite quickly. But it looks like this is really where the value of the coin is tracking along right now. Let's take a look at a few more indicators. RSI first and foremost. Nicely enough, it looks like we are basically smack bang in the middle. Now RSI is currently at a value of 53.24. Smack bang in the middle. And we are continuing our upwards move. We've only gone up from a low point over here of 43.65 to where we are now at 53.28. Yet we've gone from a low of 62 cents all the way up to a high over here of 91 cents. That is a massive 50% increase without really any change on the RSI. The RSI staying in this sort of state allows us to continue the momentum and continue moving up along this channel. So all in all, it is showing a very bullish sign. While slow, the movements are positive. It's basically the opposite of what we were seeing in the past over here with XRP slowly declining. Now we are slowly inclining. It is healthy for it to consistently move upwards in a slow manner, as well as have a few tests thrown in throughout the way. MACD, that is the result of, I suppose, our massive red day here. We had a cross of the 12-day EMA below the 26-day EMA. That freaked out the traders. They jumped out expecting XRP to crash, and it did not. And in fact, we are recovering in value, yet we are not even peaked on the red period. So that is very, very impressive. I'm expecting this to be very short-lived, this red period, and we can go back into the green. If we see something like we did previously from basically the 11th of March all the way through the 30th of March, I think we are going to make some really good moves in the long term. Well, what is my target for XRP then over the next few weeks? Well, ideally, I'd probably like to see, given we've done it once already, another test of the top end of the channel and hopefully maintain a price above the 200-day moving average. So realistically, what I'd be looking for is, once again, maybe that 91 cent mark. That should be for us, I suppose, a relatively good test point as we start to move into the future. And I'm going to put in place a nice little bit of a chart here so we can represent that 90 cents. That is my short-term goal. That wraps up today's analysis on XRP, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. I'm certainly very happy with the way XRP is now performing. Moving in that upwards channel is the best case scenario for us at the moment. Slow and steady, as I like to say, always wins the race. So long-term holders hopefully should be rewarded if they maintain their positions. But of course, time will tell. If you did enjoy today's analysis, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.